Hi guys, it's God's Airsofters, and I'm Delta1 here with A-Spec Airsoft bringing you another video. This is the internal reports for the A&K M60VN. Hope you enjoy. Now, as you will see, the internals. So as you can see here, we've disassembled, and as you can see, that is not factory grease. That has been re-greased by A-Spec Airsoft because we thought it was necessary. Now moving on. If you disassemble, you'll probably already have removed the spring guide and the spring, so we'll just take that out of there. And this is a nice metal spring guide, and it can withstand very high FPS. I do not recommend you shoot 700 FPS out of your A&K 60 because it's most likely going to break other components, but this can handle very high FPS. This is a M100 spring shooting 350 to 355. Now, moving on. As you can see, it has 8mm ball bearings, which are very good. You don't need to upgrade. If you have to get SRC ball bearings for 8mm, those are pretty good. So I recommend that. The shimming on this gun is average. I do recommend you get it reshimmed, just along with pretty much any gun you get that is a clone. The A&K gears have really stepped their lineup. It's very nice, steel gears, and they're also stamped. I really think that A&K's done a good job, so if you're going for an affordable budget on upgrading, you can keep the gears. They will handle M120 springs for probably a good 30,000 rounds if it's been reshimmed and worked on well. Now moving on to the piston. It is a Chinese polycarb piston. Nothing special. I do recommend you get a better O-ring because you'll get better compression and more FPS out of it, so therefore it'd be more consistent. It does have a metal tooth right there, so this won't wear down as much as it normally would, but I do recommend upgrading the piston in almost every single gun, such as clones and CA weapons. Now, you do have a nice cylinder tube right here. I think it just looks nice, but I mean, it'll do the job. There's no reason to upgrade it. The compression is very nice and consistent. It was pretty much within 5 FPS of each other. Now you may notice this is an extremely long air nozzle. I don't know if there's aftermarket ones, so don't even ask. It does use the trigger switch from weapons such as the CA saw trigger switches will work in it. And these will break. There is no getting around it. They will break. It's a simple fix. And if you can't find one, you can go to Radio Shack and get one for 20 bucks. Or you can just buy it off of us for $8. So now it does have copper shimming. So again, short type motor. Do recommend upgrading the motor. It can barely handle an M120. Or it can, but you know, I'd always recommend upgrading it if you can find a GMP motor, short type. Now the wiring is average. I mean, you can't really rewire much on this because of the MOSFET, but I mean, if you're really crazy and you know how to customize weapons, you're pretty much set and you know how to do that. Now the tappet plate I do also recommend upgrading, but it is fine. I wouldn't upgrade it immediately because tappet plates are one of the #1 breaking points in a gun, but you know, they always break. There's no getting around it. So this pretty much concludes the A&K internal reports. Pretty much another one more thing I want to mention is that this will not break. This is the most durable gearbox you can get for an airsoft gun. And no, it won't fit into M4s, and you should probably know that if you're watching this video. Or AKs, such things like that. Not sure if it will fit into a Star M249 or any of those, because those are different. Use plastic gearboxes, which break all the time. So this has been the internal reports of the A&K Vietnam M60. So thanks for watching.